Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who spotted a green flag. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. First date, she was driving us to a spot to go hiking, about an hour's drive. We're talking and talking, but every once in a while we wouldn't be talking, and it just felt so comfortable and not awkward being silent together. Oh, that's the best kind of feeling, you know? You're silent, but you just feel so comfortable, and it just feels nice being silent. You just don't feel like someone will judge you for being silent. That's a good feeling. Was just laid off the week before our second date. Called her to cancel. I was down and unsure about my next move. She asked me what kind of pizza I fancy. 1 hour later, she's at my doorstep with pizzas and beers to cheer me up. Married 12 years. Aww, that's adorable. He took me to an amateur stand-up comedy night. He was heartily laughing at all the jokes. They were so bad, so not funny at all. I was planning to not go on another date with him because he obviously has a bad sense of humor. As we were walking to the car, he commented how bad everyone was, but he wanted to encourage them, so he laughed at everyone's jokes. We've been married for 12 years now. Oh, that's so nice. Dude, I love people like this. A 2-hour date that felt like 5 minutes. At the end of it, she made some silly bet with me that she said if she lost, she'd go out with me again. And of course, she lost. Oh, wow. If time flies by with someone, you know you guys click well. We stayed at the wine bar much longer than planned, and we were trying to race to a restaurant for food before places closed, so I offered her a piggyback ride to run it, due to her wearing heels. She jumped on, threw her arm forward and yelled, "Onward!" We didn't make it to the restaurant in time, but did end up at the nearby diner for a few more hours. Been married just past 3 years now, and leaving for our honeymoon in 10 hours. That's so adorable, dude. Oh man. Random dance at a club. She held my hand after it ended. We were married 24 years before she passed. That's sad, dude. But I'm happy they had good memories. On our third date, we watched a movie at his place. He remembered that on our first date, I ordered a Dr. Pepper with my meal and a chocolate chip cookie for dessert. He had Dr. Peppers for me in the fridge and made me homemade chocolate chip cookies. He burned them, but I married him 2 years later anyways. Oh my gosh. Man, I want someone to do this for me. I asked if she wanted to go to McDonald's and split some fries because that's all I could afford at the time. She said sure. We talked a long time and split a large fries, and she was so chill about it. She wanted to be with me. Anywhere would have been okay. I knew if she was willing to go out with a broke and struggling me, she would also be willing to build a life with me from the ground up. We have been married 35 years through ups and downs, kids, sickness, wealth and poverty. Wow, everyone, he just got married to the green flags. That's crazy, man. Not the first date, but the moment I knew I was going to marry this man. We went grocery shopping. It was about 9 p.m. We had both just been paid. The young lady in line in front of us had a very young baby and was playing with WIC coupons and a food stamp card. Her total came to about $22, and she was holding a $20 note. She looked dejected and put back the one and only thing that was probably her splurge, a candy bar and an energy drink. Other than that, she had baby food, diapers, chicken, rice, bananas, formula, wipes, the bare minimum. I turned around to tell my now husband to hand me my wallet. I didn't have to. He already had his out. Took out a $50 bill, handed it to her and told her to keep the change. He changed her week. He changed my life. That was the moment I knew he was up for me. Oh my gosh. Dude, good people are so hot. Oh. Yeah, I'm just swooning. I feel the same way about great people, man. I just swoon. Now, this is the kind of thing that makes a guy hot. It's just them doing like nice stuff. Oh my gosh. Took her out for coffee. We ended up staying for lunch and then getting dinner. We talked for 11 hours. We've been married 12 years. We can still talk for hours. Dang, now that's how you know that's a good date. When you just don't want to leave because you just want to know them even more. Wasn't technically a first date because we were still just friends. I still considered this one of our first dates. We were sprawled outside on the concrete of his front porch the whole night, sharing our favorite albums together, up for hours, just listening and talking. I remember feeling so happy because we had just gotten close that year. It felt like I finally had the best friend I always wanted while I was growing up. We finally realized how long we had been up when his dad opened the front door to leave for work and was surprised by us sitting on the steps. We're almost 4 years married. I wouldn't have it any other way. He's the best friend I've ever had. Man, that's cute as. When you just click so well with somebody. Yeah. That's a good feeling. Asking me out on the second date while on the date showed he was interested, and that pattern of vulnerability persisted into a marriage. His communication is still unparalleled, and I'm still surprised how many details he can remember about me or us. Oh, wow. Wow. Straightforward people are the best, hey? When my girlfriend and I had our first date, her mum sent her with $50, just in case I made her pay, I guess. And since I paid, she made the waiter cry by tipping him the whole $50. Apparently he was having a bad day. Oh, that's so nice of her. And so nice of him. Everybody's nice. He took me out for coffee in a place that he had me choose. When I got there, he was already waiting, and the way his eyes shined when he saw me was really adorable. We ordered and played chess. His hand was shaking. It's been a year and counting. Oh. Oh. Wow, just having someone head over heels for you. Wow. Can't relate. He made it clear it was a date and that he was interested, without it ever feeling creepy or like he was pressuring me for anything. We talked for hours, went from restaurant to waking up and down the river to my place for a beer. Then I offered for him to stay over, but on a mattress on the floor. I was in a studio with no couch, not in my bed, and he wasn't pushy about anything more happening. The first few weeks he was always sweet and respectful, but made it so clear that he was interested in a relationship. No back and forth or second guessing, and now we're married. Wow. Yeah, I guess we just all love someone who's just very straightforward and tells you what they want, right? She came to my door and my puppy got excited. Without skipping a beat, she scooped up the dog and asked where the three of us were going. That was 19 years ago. Puppy is gone, but we've stuck together through hell and back. That's cute. Yes, always include the papa. Our first real date was someone else's wedding. We got tired of the reception and walked onto the pier to look at the stars. Now we're married ourselves. That's so cute, dude. Goals. We went to a fairly fancy place, and I have the palate of a 5-year-old. I can typically find something anywhere, but I was going through the menu and there is basically nothing I can make remotely edible for me. But they have mac and cheese. We're in our early 30s and we're at a fancy place. There's no way I can order mac and cheese and not look like a toddler. The waiter comes around. I am basically having a panic attack in my head. I let her order first. She orders the mac and cheese. Oh my god. I ordered the mac and cheese too. We go and see a live jazz show. We're leaving and it had snowed while we were in the show. I don't remember how it came up, but I made some joke about doing donuts in the parking lot, and to my extreme surprise, she said something along the lines of, "Hell yeah, I've never done donuts in a parking lot." I put the Forester through its paces, turned traction control off, and got the side windows coated in snow. She was laughing like a schoolgirl the entire time. We hung out a few more times and parted ways as friends. There was a significant class difference. She was staying in her parents' multi-million-dollar home on the ocean, and my parents were died destitute. Oh, that's so sad. When you just feel like you can't end up with someone because they're on like a different level than you, and you two just won't ever, understand each other like that. That's sad. I was new to the area. We met at a restaurant in a town I wasn't familiar with. Had a great date, but when I went to go home in my car, he noticed I accidentally turned on the service road instead of the highway. He followed me and flagged me down to let me know I'd gone the wrong way. This was long before cell phones and GPS, and I didn't have a map of the area. I would have been super lost in the middle of the night. I was like, wow, this is a super nice guy. That was 22 years ago and we're still together. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank gosh it ended well. But honestly, this feels like something bad that would happen. She listened to what I said and also contributed to the conversation. Was the first time I found a girl who did that, and 5 years later, as of today, we're still going strong. A week from now, if I'm lucky, she'll say yes, and she'll go from an amazing girlfriend to fiance. Yes. Get the love of your life, yes. We had been dating about 6 months and she showed up at my apartment with a homemade cake on my birthday. It might sound like no big deal to some people, but I had never dated a girl who cared about my birthday. I almost dropped to my knees and cried when I opened the door. Aww, that's cute. Aww. Man, Man, I wish I could make someone feel like that. Someone just crying and being so grateful I got them a birthday cake. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!